Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Linda and I'm studying geography at shit.
And yeah. Oh my god. I'm sorry, let me do it again.
Alright, so hello and welcome back to my channel. For those who haven't seen the previous videos, my name is Linda and I'm studying geography at University of Cambridge and I'm currently going to year 2. This year I was lucky enough to become a student helper at my college to welcome all freshers, and because of that Hi, my name is Linda and welcome back to my channel. For those who haven't seen the previous video, I'm currently going into year 2 studying geography at the University of Cambridge. This year I happen to be a student helper at my college, and therefore I was asked a lot of questions, and most commonly asked question was how was my year 1 experience? So I'm probably not the best person to ask this question because I feel like my experience might have been a bit different than most of people's, and there is a lot of factors making up my experience. So today I'm going to talk about this and how overall it has affected how I see my year 1. But before I start talking on this, I want to say thank you very much to my flatmate Anna for letting me record it in your room. You are probably my fan number 1, and thank you so much for doing this. And a warm welcome to all Lucy Cavendish College freshers. Yes, you are expected to watch this. I am your mom now, and I'll ask you if you've seen it. Whoever not seen it, oh, you're gonna be in trouble. So yeah, warm welcome, and I hope this video will answer all the questions I was asked. And yeah, let's move forward to what made up my experience in year 1. So coming into Cambridge as an international student, language was a problem, just existing in a different reality, in a sense that everything surrounding me was in English. It was quite challenging, and I feel like it still is. So before coming to Cambridge, obviously I was expected to sit this English exam. It was called IELTS. Who knows what it is about? They know. Not to say anything, but big middle finger to British Council. I'm really sorry, this thing is just corruption. So I ended up writing IELTS exam 3 times. I haven't passed at the end. So in July, after my 3rd attempt and spending all my money meant for my holidays on this stupid exam, I wrote to Cambridge and was like, yeah, sorry guys, I don't speak English. Or at least that's what my exam says. So yeah, it was nice speaking to you. And they said, hold up, we're gonna send you an internal Cambridge exam. You're gonna write that, and we're gonna evaluate whether you're good enough or not. So I wrote this exam, I sent it off. I wait for some sort of a reply, an answer, a result, and it was 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I was like, all right, no one is talking to me. That's fine. I actually went on a holiday, and then I'm sitting in front of it was in front of toilets after I was hiking with my friend, and I got an email from Cambridge which was like, oh great, I really do not want to read a rejection letter right now. So I opened this up, and I gave the phone to her. I was like, can you just read it and tell me what they say, because I don't even want to look at it. And she was like, you're in. It's like, what? And I read the mail, and they say, oh, congratulations, we are beyond excited to offer you to confirm that you meet the requirements for your offer, and we want to confirm your place if you are happy to take it. I was like, oof, yes I am. But it was quite unexpected, you know. But I came into Cambridge, and that's when the problems began, because I was aware that my language is not the best. I guess they were aware that my language is not the best. So I went to my first lecture, and I got my first task, which is kind of extended reply to questions paper. And there's a language like reading list with many positions. I started reading and I found myself, oh my god, the deadline is like in 2 hours and I haven't read even a half of this. And yes, this is a problem. Like humanities degree, that there is a lot of reading and I just really cannot read all of that. I just read so slow. And I don't know if that's like the language issue at this point, or is it just like academic language that is just not compatible with my brain. But I'm very slow at this. And then I wrote this essay. I sent it off late. I was like, yeah, hi, sorry, I'm not doing great. He was like, yeah, fine. And then I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for this guy. His name's not like, sorry, Mr. Dr. Tom or whatever. It's not great. I read back at this, it was not even an essay, it was like extended answer. I read on this when I was revising for an exams and I was like, shit, I'm so sorry for this guy. This like didn't make any sense. It was just like so choppy, like random information's just thrown in like sentences that didn't make up like a whole. It was just a bunch of random sentences. Not like one not being linked to another. It was like, oh my god, this is so bad. And this did improve. Like on the like more like positive note, it did improve. I feel like my essays now are more understandable at least, and I'm expressing my ideas at least. It's still not how I would like it to be. It's still not. I don't think I write as good as my friends that English is native language for. But I guess after a year it's good enough. And then my struggle with English did not stop at just like reading and writing. It's actually like it was a problem for me when it came to communication. So I just felt very shy around like native English speakers. And this is funny because they really don't give a shit the way you speak as long as they understand you. There, I was like, well, what if they don't understand me? And it's fine, and it still happens until today, and I don't understand them either. They just say something to me and I'm like, no, sorry, I didn't get that, and I asked them to like repeat themselves like 3 times. I'm like, yeah, no, I have no idea what you said, let's carry on. So they don't get what I'm saying, I don't get what they're saying, and it's like, it's going, it's fine. But in the beginning I was so shy and like, I was so scared to be judged by them but for not being like good enough, like not fluent enough or whatever. It's not a problem to me now. I was like, sorry, if you don't understand me, that's your problem. But it made me very intimidated, and as a very sociable person, I just found it such a weird, like I found myself in a weird situation of not having friends. And at some point I even developed like social anxiety towards like larger groups of people, because I felt like they're not going to understand what I'm trying to say to them, or like I'm not gonna understand, or just in general it just seemed hard. And like, not to mention, no offense on anyone, I actually did have British friends now and I love them and all, but at first I was like, this is a very weird bunch of people. Like, they're so different, like different from what I'm used to, like all this small talk and all. I'm just bored, like I don't want to talk about it anymore. Someone else asked me about like my college and degree and the year, and I was like, I'm just gonna say just fuck off, I just don't want to talk about it anymore. I answered like in year 1, I think in just first week I answered it, oh, so what's your name, college and degree. I answered this I guess like 1,500 times. Is that really that interesting? And at some point I was just like, hi, no, just go, bye. And I just realized they're just being friendly. I just didn't like it at all. And I just had to like adjust to how it is in here, to reality, and just endure the small talk. This is actually interesting people. They just like to talk about weather and shit. Not very interesting, is it? Okay, this is me attempt number 15. Okay, so there is one thing that everyone is going to struggle at Cambridge whether you're an international home student and this is workload. Yes, there is a lot of work at Cambridge, and this work is a never-ending story. You finished one thing, you got another deadline. So the key to handling it and to have your time management is obviously to just do it regularly. So what I did was like, okay, I don't like doing things regularly, I like doing things last minute, and I started doing this, and then the work just started piling up, and it was stressing me out a lot. And the more stressed I was, the less I wanted to sit and look at it. So at some point, I had so much work that I was like, there's no way I'm ever gonna do it. I'm just gonna not do it at all. Do I have to tell you this was a wrong approach? Yes, so it was just like stressing me even more, and it made me like develop this imposter syndrome. So you're gonna hear a lot about what imposter syndrome is at Cambridge, because most of people do develop it. It's basically feeling it you are not good enough, and I'm an exception. I was actually not doing like enough work. This is actually true for me, but most people just work all the time and still feel like they're not good enough. And this is going to make you feel like you do not deserve to be here. This is very wrong. And one more thing about being at Cambridge and what I struggle with was feeling like I do not fit in, not only academically, but also as in social terms. So first of all, I really, like I said, I did have a problem to like make friends in the first place. And the other thing is that I do not see myself as a typical Cambridge student. So I do not enjoy Wednesday Cindy's. I do not enjoy Mr. Brightside. This is not a good song. I do not enjoy Saturday brunch. I do not enjoy competition, like sport competitions. I'm not sporty at all. I don't read Comfest or Rumor or all of that, and Cambridge is not a mood. I mean, if it was a mood, it would be a fucking depression, so I don't know what is a Cambridge mood. And who wants to be that or whatever. And I want to say, this is also fine. Like, you don't have to enjoy all of that. It's fine if you just make your own experience rather than trying to fit into what your experience is expected to be. And this is like one more thing when it comes to Cambridge. You do have a expectations versus reality clash. So before coming to Cambridge, I had not even a high expectation, but a very specific idea what I feel like Cambridge going to be like. And I don't know where it came from, because I've only been to Cambridge once when I was 13, and I didn't even realize what Cambridge is. I had no idea I'm ever going to be studying there. I just snapped a picture with this guy playing guitar in a bin on King's Parade, and then I just rushed to Primark. And then the second time I was in Cambridge, it was interviews, which didn't go well. Another story. And I don't even know how I can expect anything from that, because I barely remember it. I was so stressed, and I spent most of my time crying in my room. So I had this idea, this is this beautiful fairy tale Disneyland place with Harry Potter buildings. Everyone's gonna be so inspiring, academics, students. No one is gonna be generic, and there is not gonna be small talk. We're just gonna jump straight to some philosophical shit and talk about Charles Darwin or Stephen Hawking ideas, and then gonna be Mabels and Winterballs and Formaholes, and all of that never happened to me. I mean, first of all, I cannot afford the Cambridge experience. I cannot afford to go to Formaholes every other week. I cannot afford going to Mabel, Winterball. I cannot afford to join Cambridge Union. Excuse me, Cambridge Union, this discount of yours that still makes the Cambridge Union membership £115. That's a lot of money, okay? This is not really accessible, is it? I felt like this is not what I expected it to be, and people seem to be quite normal, and academics seem to be normal, and it's because it's a normal place. I don't know why I felt like this is gonna be some movie-like situation. No, at the end of the day, it's like normal university, like any other. and there's just a lot of work, and there's quite a lot of academics that are quite impressive. They did achieve a lot, they did study a lot in their lives, but at the end of the day, they're not superhumans. And do not expect Cambridge to be that, because you're going to be disappointed. And like you should rather actually enjoy the fact that it's so normal, and you can make normal friends, you can have normal night out, you can have some time for yourself, and well, no, your degree is not gonna be fascinating at every minute of it, and not everyone is passionate about the degree either. Me myself, when I was writing my personal statement, I was like, since age 5 I wanted to be a geographer. What is even that? Like, what is a geographer? Okay. Why did they want me here? This is not true. Well, I felt like writing it, I felt like it's true, but now doing my degree, I feel like, okay, this is boring as hell. So no, you're not gonna enjoy every bit of your degree, and neither are other people, and not all of your lecturers are gonna be so fascinating. Most of them just gonna be very boring, talking about rocks and glaciers and some physics, scattering energy, blah blah blah. I was like, are you speaking to me? So do not expect Cambridge to be that either, because at the end of the day, it's just a normal place. But answering the question why my year was not so great, I think all these experiences I have all together just made my mental health really deteriorate, and I happened to be like more depressed. My depression really happened to hit me again, and I developed anxiety that I've never had before, and like all aspects of my mental health was just like not so great, and for this reason my experience was not the best that it could be. So I'm sure there's other students that can tell you that their year 1 was the best thing that happened to them, and I would still say that this was the best thing that happened to me, despite all the struggles I went through, because I actually learned so much about myself, and about life, and like how to deal with things, how to fight for yourself, how to be my best friend, how to take care of myself. And I would never take it back. I would love to go through year 1 again. I mean, okay, maybe not again, but I'm happy I had this experience in my life. So that's why I'm saying it's not terrible, and my degree at the end of the day is enjoyable as well. I'm gaining knowledge. That's the point of being here. I'm making friends. I'm enjoying myself. I'm also trying different things, and that's what university is for. So that is it. I hope I answered the question, how was my year 1, and explained exhaustingly why I'm saying it's not so great. And I want to say thank you for watching this. If you want to see next videos, just you can subscribe. See, I'm no YouTuber, okay? I'm just trying to commit to something for once. So yeah, actually whatever. Goodbye. Have a nice day, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.